I think it's time that the Faunus showed the world that we are equals.
Yeah.
Time that we snuff out this splinter group.
Let's
restore
go.
the White Fang to what it once was.
Yeah. But
To do this,
You nasty.
what's up, Nasty Cats? It's your man behind the cam, aka Director, here with another RWBY reaction, Volume 5, Chapter 3, Unforeseen Circumstances. In the last chapter, we saw a whole lot. The first thing we got to see is Weiss display a wonderful array of ability, and just to see that, timeout didn't really slow her down. More importantly, what we saw was Adam Taurus rise to the top of the White Fang in a most violent manner. We see Hazel, who is there to be a consul, maybe a guide, maybe a mediator, not quite sure. He doesn't agree with what's going on. Hazel continues to intrigue me because he is on the wrong side, but he seems to have some sort of code or morals of standard of ethics that it seems nobody else is really exercising here. So I'm really interested to see which side, where he's gonna end up falling, you know what I mean? Cause he's clearly on one side, but on the scale, we'll see how long he sticks to the plan. With that being said, Salem now has new information on the Spring Maiden, courtesy of Crow, accidentally spilling the Lionheart, who is then in turn spilling the Arthur, who is then in turn spilling the Salem and Cinder, who are quite inclined to get the Spring Maiden, number one, and number two, get revenge on Ruby, more so Cinder than anything. With that being said, and the last thing we saw, we got a run-in between Weiss and Raven Branward? Crow's sister. So it's, again, we have a culmination of everybody in the right places at the wrong times, but for the right reasons, and they're just gonna all run into each other, and I'm just interested to see where it goes. So with that being said, if you made it this far and you haven't already, go ahead and drop a sub on the channel, drop a like on the video. We're gonna jump into this reaction, hit the bell for post notifications, because we post content 3 times a week, and you wanna know when it happens. If you want to catch me, I'm live on Twitch every Monday and Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Check the description below for all the socials, including the Reddit, the Discord, and the Patreon, where you can find uncut, unreleased anime reactions. RWBY Volume 5, Chapter 3 reaction coming up next. Hey, just a quick thank you to all the subs on the channel. You members of the Nasty Cast are the driving force that makes all this possible. Catch Director Nasty on Reddit, Patreon, and all other socials in the description below with links. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks again. Oh yeah. Bring the heat. Ooh, is that gonna be the Spring Maiden? It would make sense. Oh man. What if... Oh man, that's wild. Oh, what we talked about, quick recap, we talked about how Lionheart and Arthur snitched to Salem and how it's gonna be a complicated time. Talk about Weiss accidentally running into Raven, aka Yang's mom, so Yang and Weiss will probably have a reunion before everybody else. But let's not forget, Crow and crew is also gonna go meet with Raven eventually to try and get the Spring Maiden back. So we're excited to see if we get a nice reunion. What's the code say?
yes, it won't be easy for the people to hear, but the truth often isn't. I know they'll do the right thing.
Will they though? We gon' see.
You got this.
Oh boy. So what's the over-under on this going well, guys?
Thank you all for assembling here. I wanted to take time to address some of the rumors that have been circulating around our island. I believe that it is important for the people of this territory to understand the truth. No matter how you feel about the human race, I think we can all agree that the event now known as the fall of Beacon was a tragedy. A tragedy that will set both man and Faunus kind back.
True.
While the main aggressor is still unknown, we do have official confirmation that ADON, the leader of a powerful splinter group working inside the White Fang, was partially responsible for these attacks. His actions not only tarnish the reputation of an organization originally created to bring peace and equality to all, but to our entire race. With each day that this man remains unpunished, it becomes increasingly difficult to condemn those that look down upon us.
True. I don't think you know yet, fam.
Recently, a spy from this same splinter group set their sights on this very home. My own daughter, Blade, and her friend did their very best to apprehend this individual. While they were unsuccessful after being physically assaulted and seriously injured, they were successful in obtaining the assailant's scroll. With this, we have been able to ascertain that ADON has plans to overthrow the current leader of the White Fang, Sienna Khan, and take over the reins.
Oh, cool. So y'all did know, but y'all don't know it's already done.
Plans do not stop there. The documents on this scroll proclaim his next target to be Haven Academy and its attached CCT tower. Their plan is to strike on the last full moon before the beginning of the fall semester, roughly 2 months from today.
Nah, fam.
Swiftest messenger to the government of Mistral, but I believe we have a greater responsibility. My relationship with the White Fang has been an interesting one. Years ago, I led the organization to help try and create a world where I and every Faunus who wished could walk alongside the human race.
True.
While I believe we made great strides toward this goal, it was made clear to me that the people both in and out of the White Fang wanted faster results. So I stepped down. Sienna Khan was appointed as my successor.
Tough.
It's true that I do not fully condone many of her methods. What I do condone is what Sienna fights for. The idea that the Faunus and humans are, and should be,
equal, not above.
ADON does not seem to have that goal in mind. What he has done benefits no one but himself. I think it's time that the Faunus show the world that we are equals.
Yeah.
Time that we snuff out this splinter group.
Let's
restore
go.
The White Fang to what it once was.
Yeah. But
To do this, I think the answer is clear. We must go to Haven and protect it at all costs.
ooh. Everybody's like, whoa, nigga, whoa, whoa.
Share her story, not only
Yo.
but also as a survivor of the fall of Beacon.
Everybody was like, hold on. You want us to, huh? And do what? Uh-oh.
Ilya. Cowards. After everything the humans have done to us, everything they've put us through, you're asking us to help them?
I know we haven't been treated fairly.
Where was their help when the dust companies treated our people like slaves? Where was their help when kingdoms hunted Faunus just for being who they are? Where was my help when my parents were killed in a dust mine? Where?
Young lady, progress takes patience and cooperation.
The Belladonnas are the worst kind of Faunus. They want us to
Ooh.
work with the same people that are trying to hold us down.
Ooh.
If you truly, truly want to help your people, now is the time to support Adam, not the Belladonnas. He will bring about the future that you deserve. And if you are unwilling to fight, know that the White Fang will do it for you.
Shut up! After her!
Did he age backwards?
He's possessed or reincarnated.
Oh, isn't it weird?
He got Isekai into a little boy.
It is very
Ellie
weird.
priest.
Okay.
Stop.
Let's all just take a second and remember that this is very overwhelming for everyone.
Thanks.
So are we talking to Oscar or Ozpin? Like,
Sorry. It's just, I've never really met huntsmen and huntresses before.
Well, we've never met a person with 2 souls, so first time's all around.
weird.
Not to break up the whole getting to know you game, but we need to have a talk. Mind showing us your little parlor trick, kid?
Yeah, okay. Just so you know, I'll still be here.
Whoa.
It is so very good to see you again, students.
Nah, creepy. Nope. Nope.
What just happened?
Nope.
Professor Ozpin?
Creepy.
And though I may be the one speaking, Oscar is still present mentally. He's merely handed over the controls, so to speak. Just don't make us do anything embarrassing. I'm afraid
Whatever.
this all must be very perplexing.
Yo, this is
And a lot
creepy.
bizarre and just really kind of hard to believe overall.
Thank you, Nora. Well said. Well said.
It's good to see you children still have your sense of humor.
Don't talk to
You've all
me
been through
in
tremendous
boy
hardship
body.
already. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's not your fault.
Ah.
It's all my fault.
All right, there it is.
It was that I made more mistakes than any man, woman, and child on this planet. And I wasn't exaggerating. I'm cursed. For thousands of years, I have walked the surface of Remnant, living, dying, and reincarnating in the body of a like-minded soul.
Oh, that's
The Professor
creepy.
Ozpin you all met was not my first form, and clearly wasn't my last.
Creepy.
An extraordinarily strenuous process on everyone involved.
And eventually you just take over their bodies.
What are you?
I am the combination of countless men who have spent their lives trying to protect the people of Remnant.
What?
With every rebirth, my soul is eventually merged with another, and I am changed. But my memories stay with me. This curse was bestowed upon me by the gods, because I failed to stop Salem in the past.
Mmm.
We must stop her now.
So basically you're cursed until you beat her, bruh. Tough.
And how do we do that?
We start by ensuring the safety of the Relic of Knowledge.
I already got my shawty with her knees all dirty. Nah, that's wrong.
Well, well, well. Look who's awake.
What's going on? Where am I? You know, I never thought I'd see a Schnee in this camp.
Vernal?
Interesting character design to say the least.
What do you want? Straight to the point. I like it. We don't normally deal in trafficking people. Not really worth our time. But once we realized we had a Schnee, that changed.
You're going to ransom me back to my father. Is that it?
How
It's a
simple.
shame you're a Schnee. You'd probably do quite well around here.
I would never sink to your level.
Just keep quiet and cooperate and you'll be back in your mansion before you know it.
She was escaping the mansion, you dum-dums.
Don't make this complicated.
What's going to make this complicated is when my sister finds out that I didn't make it to Mistral. You know my sister, don't you? Winter Schnee, special operative of the Atlas military. She's in Mistral now, and when she hears I'm missing, it won't take her long to find me. And you.
Got him. That's what you think, shawty.
What's so funny?
Oh, I don't know if it's more funny or sad, but you're clearly out of the loop.
Wait, which loop?
Your sister isn't in Mistral anymore. No Atlas personnel are in Mistral anymore. General Ironwood closed the borders and recalled all of his little troops and tin cans.
Oh, that's right. He did it sooner than I thought. I thought she had like 7 days. Jeez. Tough.
This is perfect! We were stuck at a dead end, but now we can just take little cute boy Ozpin to Lionheart and have him 6
Little cute boy husband.
Please
Boy.
don't call me that.
Yeah, we're not sure that's the best idea.
But I thought the headmasters all took their orders from you.
That was the intention. 4 lieutenants I can trust, especially during times of reincarnation. But Crow told me about your meeting with Leonardo. He isn't just behaving irrationally. He's disobeying specific instructions I had left him.
Oh.
Something's wrong. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but I don't want to rule out any possibilities either. No one outside of this room knows that I have paired with Oscar, and I think it may be best to keep it that way.
Play things close to the chest until we got a better hand.
Precisely. Now, we have 2 steps ahead of us. The first is enlisting the aid of more huntsmen.
Good luck.
But the Mistral Council
Doesn't own every huntsman in the kingdom, and I've been here enough times to know where we can find some more.
So long as they're trustworthy.
You can trust them to put up a good fight. I'll throw together a list tonight.
Good luck with that.
After that, we can move on to step 2.
What's step 2?
Getting you 4 into fighting shape.
But we already know how to fight.
Grim.
You can only fight so long as you have crescent rows, but you're still
True.
lacking in hand-to-hand combat.
True.
Well, yeah.
Mr. Ark, I'm glad to hear you've improved, but sorry to say you've yet to unlock your semblance.
Oh, he has an aura, but no semblance. I didn't know that.
And though Oscar can give me temporary control, he'll need to strengthen his body and his aura. Wait, what? He'll inherit my muscle memory in time, but practice will expedite the process.
But if Crow's out looking for huntsmen, then who's going to teach us?
A word?
Well, I believe I was the headmaster of Beacon Academy. We have approximately 1 month before classes resume at Haven. If Salem were to plan an attack, it would make sense that it occur prior to students' return. It's not much time, but it's better than nothing.
Nora's not impressed. All 4 of their faces like the face you make when you see a something impressive.
You've got to be kidding me.
Yeah, you're gonna get your ass kicked, kid. It's fine. You'll be an autopilot. Yo, it's like every person's like biggest dream. Going to autopilot, somebody else does all the training for you. What? Yo, so that was Volume 5, Chapter 3, Unforeseen Complications, and we did definitely get some unforeseen complications. Weiss is in a bandit camp, and she was making some big threats, and I was with her. I was like, yeah, let them know. There's people coming for you. Not realizing, or I guess not understanding how much time has passed since she's been on a stowaway from the mansion. And apparently, yeah, Ironwood already called everybody back, so ain't nobody coming for her. However, at the end, we see she's using her little semblance to break out. And I'm sure, I was like, there's no way they're going to be able to hold her, right? Like, come on. And a little rinky-dink cage? Come on. I don't think that cage would even hold, I don't know, Ruby can't throw hands. Which confirmed, once again, Ruby can't throw hands and everybody knows it. It's actually one of the funniest running jokes in the series to me, that without Crescent Rose, Ruby's basically like, I don't know, an average teenager. He's like, you're still lacking a hand-to-hand combat. She's like, ah, damn it, yeah. Ozpin is basically what, I think I might have guessed it once or twice, that he's basically just an isekai protagonist who just keeps getting bonded to body over time. He's the soul of a lost soldiers, of the last protector of remnants, so he's trying to explain. And yeah, that wasn't his last body that he snatched, and this one probably won't be either. What really sucks, I think, about the whole situation is, like, at a certain point, he's in control of that body for so long. He's literally stealing the lives of these people who he's incarnating, you know what I mean? Like, sure, they get to come out and blah, 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 or they're just dormantly there, but what an existence. That doesn't sound fun to me. I didn't want to be protector of the world. Oscar just wanted to get some booty, maybe. Now he has to go save the world? Come on, man. But with the timetables that we see, Blake and family trying to reclaim the White Fang, it's not going to go well. They have too many unknown and internal factors working against them. They're like, oh, the splinter cell of the White Fang. I don't know how to tell them this. Somebody needs to break their hearts before I do, that the White Fang is no longer some splinter cell like, oh, it's Adam Faunus. No, the White Fang is collectively evil. Y'all are the little splinter cell of good guys. Y'all the one in trouble. Like, oof. Equal, not above. That's what they're seeking, but not Adam. So we're gonna see how this one's gonna play out. In all honesty, I'm not quite sure. So yeah, moving forward, Ozpin already clocked so far that they're not sure if they could trust Lionheart. So I'm interested to see how that progresses. It was nice to get a little background on Ozpin, but we'll cover more of that later. I'm excited to continue the volume, and we're gonna jump right into it. So with that being said, if you made it this far and you haven't already, go ahead, drop a sub on the channel, drop a like on the video. We churn out 3 reactions a week on the channel, so make sure you hit the bell for post notifications. If you want to catch me, I'm live on Twitch every Monday and Friday, 7 p.m. The link is in the description, along with the Patreon, where you can find uncut, unreleased anime reactions. I'm your man behind the cam, and as always, yo, stay nasty, y'all.
You nasty.